The galaxy is merciless. As life reached to conquer the stars, foes appeared at the turn of every corner. And many found themselves racing against the relentless march of oblivion.
At number 1, we've got Warhammer 40k Warpforge. Actually, from a tad over a month ago, this is a totally free-to-play digital collectible card game set in the 41st millennium, bringing together all the major factions of the 4K universe into a mix. Game's available through a demo on Steam right now. It'll eventually have a single player and a multiplayer option as well, and due for PCs and mobile devices only, as of this moment however, releasing early to mid next year.
Life turns against itself, and unforgiving devastation seeks to prey upon existence. Who will withstand the whims of fate?
Coming up behind that, we've got the one and only Pokemon TCG or trading card game live. The old free-to-play game is now coming over to PCs and mobile devices around December this year. Frankly, I'm not really that familiar with this specific franchise, but I know the new version will have a lot of new elements and features, mainly to make an even bigger player base this time around. Check it out, this is how it really works now.
Family swore an oath to protect any who remain here. I will not fail.
Around June this year at, well, technically Steam Nest Fest, we came across another deck building, something called Beneath Oresa, I guess. Obviously a roguelike with a heck of a lot of stylish animations for just a deck building game. As you can see, this is actually a fighting game, or at least it's got elements of a fighting game. This game is now releasing in its early access phase in about a few days, and the full game is coming out November 3 this year for PCs only. Here's a new trailer.
We need to know what lies beneath Oresa.
Corruption rolls over the horizon, and the presence of a forbidden magic threatens the very sanctity of the Celestial Islands. You, the Mahokenshi, hailing from one of the 4 great houses, are the only one powerful enough to stop this evil.
Iceberg Interactive, on the other hand, just shared a new trailer for Mahokenshi and the announcement of a free-to-play demo on Steam. That the game will now finally release January next year, somewhere around then. And, well, just in case you are new to it, this is a turn-based blend of adventure, deck building and all set in some sort of hex grid-based strategy aesthetic. Story-wise, then you get to play as this Mahokenshi, which is a samurai mage, something just like Kenshin Yuesugi, I guess, from Samurai Warriors. Check it out, like I said, the game is available through a demo.
Sapphire. Slow but powerful, he uses tactical positioning to crush his foe with brute strength. Mahokenshi.
ヴァンガードと出会ったあの日、私の願いは全てのカードゲームファンに捧げるヴァンガードデジタルゲームの決定版カードファイトヴァンガードディアデイズ。
Bushiroad, on the other hand, actually just shared a new video for the English release of Cardfight, Vanguard, Dear Days, and a release date of November 17. this year for Switch and PCs via Steam, and also a simultaneous worldwide release across both platforms. Vanguard Dear Days here is technically a console adaptation of this series based on the 4th season of the anime Cardfight show, with new features, new characters, and all post-release content. So keep it in mind.
モードも充実。一人で気軽に CPU ファイトで練習したり、パスワードファイトで友達といつでもどこでもファイトしたり、さらに世界中のファイターと対戦できる。フリーファイトで自由に対戦したり、頂点を目指してランクファイトで競い合うもよし。ファイトで使えるカードは本作発売後も追加予定。さまざまなカードでファイトを楽しもう。おなじみのファイターも DLC で登場。あのファイターとの夢の対決を実現しよう。このファイトに全てをぶつけるスタンドアップヴァンガード。任天堂スイッチ Steam 用ソフトカードファイトヴァンガードディアデイズ。
Now, Causa, I think, Voices of the Dark, on the other hand, is actually available on Steam with mostly positive review scores actually since May last year. The game's now coming to the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One about sometime later this year, with all post-release content for cost, however, the DLCs, I mean. This is a totally free-to-play CCG with some art style and a really excellent soundtrack if we're talking content. At its core, I would say if you just want a pretty unique deck-building game that starts pretty hot and keeps you around for a good while at the same time, do make sure to give this one a shot. Number 7, we've got Cross Blitz. Guys, this is a turn-based RPG card battler, well, taking inspiration from other franchises like Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy, technically mixed with a dash of Hearthstone according to developers for its own unique twist. This game contains multiple endings. It's mainly just a single-player game with a pretty hefty campaign and a lot of roguelike challenges and even, of course, a multiplayer. And yes, actually, the cross-play support component as well. Check it out, games coming to PCs and mobile devices sometime later this year.
Under old forgotten town, ancient evil woke deep down.
At number 8, we've got Hellcard, or, well, technically speaking, Book of Demons Hellcard. This is a co-op roguelike deck builder with single player and multiplayer mods, and a dungeon crawler actually, where your main goal is to find or recruit computer-controlled companions or just join other gamers against an army of darkness. It's actually the old 2D, 3D top-down formula, albeit with interesting gameplay. Check it out, this one's coming to PCs only sometime later this year.
Game Hellcard.
Wildfrost, on the other hand, is also a tactical roguelike deck builder, where you're about to journey across the frozen tundra, collecting cards, elemental items, and other powerful charms to aid you in your fights. I don't know what the fight is about though. The game seems to be taking quite a bit of cue from tower defense or just tower-based games where you start small and get to conquer obstacles all the way to the top. Game is coming to PCs and the Nintendo Switch sometime later this year with the demo available on Steam right now.
Welcome to Purgatory, the land of lost souls, the realms of madness. Does anyone have what it takes to survive the nightmares of this realm and open the doors of insanity?
And last but not least, from January this year, and it's actually sitting on Steam only ever since, we've got Doors of Insanity. This is another deck-building RPG roguelike with a focus on character creation and loot system. Of course, that's a strong point. Game's a lot like Slay the Spire, if you've ever had hands on that one, which you probably have if you're a card player. Technically, if you played any other deck-building game, you would probably instantly know what to do here. It's available on PCs, it's coming to the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Switch sometime later this year.
To hell, because you are really, really awesome. Limbo cannot hold you. You deserve paradise. Use your sexy charms. Befriend a scary witch. Master spells with your magnificent mind. Summon awesome allies for your enchanted entourage. And give respect to beings of infinite powers. Hey, what a cool story. Using a new powerful deck of defense cards, you will block, parry, and riposte your way to victory. Oh, not again. Were heroes always this fragile? Strap yourself in. Again? Summon a 1940s boy band. No! I'm gonna be honest, this is not going the way we wanted it to. Okay, come on. All right, next hero. More meat for the grinder. In a world where everyone dies and hope is futile. Yes! All right. Good card choices, excellent equipment. Okay, solid tactics. We got this. We have our hero. Now, let's swing open the doors of insanity. Where no sword is too big, armor too thick, ally too obnoxious, in this totally awesome game that you should definitely buy.